This is from last week's video. Now, we had such a great response. Well, we're going to do a follow-up video to this one. Go back, check it out. In that video, we used this product and we showed you a way that you can prevent rust from even starting when you're replacing new body panels or existing body panels from those inaccessible places that you can't get to put any type of rust prevention. Over 500 comments on this video. Man, there were a lot of great questions, and there were some concerns, and there were also some suggestions. Now we're going to go over that. Hey, let's start with this one from Andrew. Well, will the heat of the sun melt the wax inside? Now that's a great question. Now, normally, if you apply product to the inside of a boxed panel, well, there's really no way to tell how that product is going to react. But we're going to use the demo from last week. It's been sitting about 24 hours. It's still pliable. We're going to apply some heat to it, and we're going to find out exactly how that product reacts in the heat. So I've got that rocker that we had sprayed the cavity wax into last week. We're going to use that as our demo. We're going to use our little Klein temperature scanner. And we're going to see just how well cavity wax works when we apply some heat to it. Okay, so usually you only want to spray 1 or 2 coats on. That's what I have here. But then I really wanted to test this, and I sprayed a lot. You can see all of the excessive pooling. I sprayed so much that it pooled away from here. So that's another key. You don't want to go overboard and install way too much spray or cavity wax in it. 1 or 2 coats is perfect. So this wax is never going to completely solidify, but the longer it stays, it will become less pliable. Now to the touch, that's how it reacts. And down here where we really pooled it, well, that's going to take a lot longer to become semi-rigid. So we're just going to do a really quick, low down, simple test. We're going to take our piece, and I have my Mr. Heater set up. This thing will run you out of the shop. And the plan is, well, we're going to turn this thing on. We're going to verify the temperature with our little Klein scanner. Okay, the ambient temperature in the shop right now, over 75 degrees. Let's test 70, 78. Okay, there's a plus or minus of 1 or 2 degrees with this thing. They're never perfect. Plan is we're going to turn it on, turn this over. We're not going to apply heat directly to the wax, but we're going to apply it to the outside for a few seconds, bring the temperature up, verify the temperature, and then see how it reacts. Let's go. Well, our little heater just kicked off. That's pretty hot. So let's take it quickly back over here, see what happened. Okay, now where we really pulled it, yeah, That's what you're going to get if you install too much. But the place where we just installed the 1 to 2 coats, yeah, no running. I mean, it is definitely sticky, but it is not running anywhere. So unless you pull it, put way too much of the cavity wax in there, I don't think you're going to get any of this issues. And you can see down here, well, yeah, it's definitely activated, but it's not running. So there you have it. So as far as the hot climate question, or hey, this is all going to get hot, run out, and you're not doing any good, you're just wasting money. Well, I've been touching it. As a matter of fact, it's cooling down. It's already becoming less pliable here. There's no running where I put the 1 or 2 coats. Now, yeah, if you pull it, well, yeah, you could stop up a drain hole. So, moral of the story, use the product as intended, 1 to 2 coats maximum. Don't camp out. Just insert the wand, pull it at a normal speed. You'll be fine. And there were a couple of other great questions that I wanted to address, like this one. Don't you have to worry about plugging up drain holes? With any product, undercoating, whatever it might be, that you're applying on the inside of a body panel, well, there's always a chance for pooling, and you always want to go back, use best practice, visually inspect all of the drain plugs or weep holes, anything like that. The great thing about this product is it stays pliable and it doesn't fully harden. So it's going to be really easy in the event, which I really haven't experienced that. I mean, unless you just spray way too much of the product in the panel, you only want to use like 1 or 2 passes maximum. With that, there shouldn't be any issues. But if there is, it stays pliable. It's going to be really easy to either use an awl, a coat hanger, piece of wire, drill bit, whatever it might be. That'll clean out the drain holes very easily. Another great question, can it be applied over existing rust? Well, the answer is yes, of course. Now keep in mind, this product is better suited to prevent rust from starting in the first place. Is this product going to remove the rust? Is it going to dissolve the rust? Is it going to make it magically go away? Absolutely not. That's not the intended purpose of this product. It's not, there's no magic bullet. If you use it correctly, it's going to dramatically protect new body panels, new cars. You can apply it into an old vehicle. Anything that is a barrier that encapsulates the rust, keeps oxygen from contacting the metal or rusty metal, it's going to dramatically slow down the rusting process. And that's what's important to know. Okay, moving on. Now, we also had some great suggestions. Here's one of them. This type of undercoating, surface shield, fluid film. Now, I'm not familiar with any of these products. I'm not telling you, hey, the cavity wax is the only thing you should ever use. There's a lot of things you can use. I've even seen in the comments people using their own combination of stuff like wax mixed with transmission fluid, used motor oil, WD-40. Now, some of the things started getting a little, well, I don't know if I would use those things, but some of these, if any of you have experience using these, hey, share it, leave it in the comments. This is what this channel is all about, opening new ideas, showing people new ways to do things. I greatly appreciate your input and comments. It's all about helping each other out. And I really hope this follow-up video has helped answer some questions, maybe guided somebody in the right direction. Hopefully you can use the information and the product. And if you have found this helpful, hey, help support the channel, coffee.com/Guzzi Fabrication. I reinvest all of the donations into more video equipment. And as always, until the next time, thank you for watching.